Hello, I'm Jordan Honeycutt here sitting with Parker Yee, a high school senior at Portales High School, and we're going to talk about his role in the National Honor Band. And so, Parker, thank you for stopping by and giving us a chance to talk.
Of course.
And so, Parker, I just wanted to ask you, how did you get started with band?
So, in sixth grade, they let us, that's the first year that they let us do music at Portales schools. And I didn't do it. A bunch of my friends were doing it, and I thought it was pretty cool. So I joined the next year.
And so, can you tell us what instrument you play?
I play the euphonium.
And now, how did that come about?
I originally wanted to start out on a trumpet, and I couldn't make a sound on it.
Okay, I gotcha. I understand for sure. So, it seems like music has really become a passion for you, especially in the last couple of years. Tell me a little bit about why it's such a big passion for you.
Really, it's great to be able to feel myself grow and to gain experience. And every year I can feel myself getting exponentially better at whatever I end up doing. It helps to have friends that do the same thing too.
And so, talking about kind of the band, here in Portales, what are some of the best experiences you've had, marching or, playing in a concert band? What are some of your best experiences?
So for the last 2 years, these last two football seasons, I've been the drum major, which means I get up there and I wave my hands around. And it's really great to be able to see and to teach the whole band and to see how far they come every season. And we were the only band in Class 4A to get a top rating at this last contest, so that was really fulfilling.
So what goes into making a marching band successful?
A lot of time, mostly. Just time and concentration.
And so tell me a little bit about this honor band that you were in. What was the process? How did you learn about it?
So every year, the state holds a state honor band in Albuquerque at UNM. And this last year, when I went, I was in the top band, and I was fourth chair. And I talked to our first chair beforehand, and she had told me about a national honor band that she had gone to several times. And so I figured I would try it. And you have to make the state band to be able to audition for this national band. So I looked it up, and I sent in an audition in May, and I made it.
And so what was the process like to be able to do that audition? How much did you have to practice? What did you practice?
So this is a pretty funny one. I found out I looked up the audition due date, and it was the next day. So I pulled out a piece that I had worked on before. It was a nice solo that I had gotten down pretty well. And then I spent about 5 hours practicing the audition pieces the night before. And then the next morning, I recorded a video and I sent it in. And lo and behold.
So it sounds like the State Honor Band really helped you get prepared for that also.
It did. It was a lot of playing every day, so you get kind of used to it.
And so when you did go to Florida for the National Association of Music Educators Honor Band, what was that like? What was being able to go out and be with, the top 100 in the nation?
So it was pretty scary, but also it was really cool. We were conducted by Dr. Trinan from the University of Minnesota, and she was super nurturing to the whole ensemble and their needs and stuff. And it was just crazy to see that much like raw talent in one place.
And so for your concert, was there any nerves going out there and playing, or is it just like something you've done before?
I think by the time we got to the concert, we were all ready. And I was ready. I was feeling it that day.
And so kind of talking about band and in the future a little bit, have you thought about, if you said, Music Educators, the association, is that something that you were willing or thinking about pursuing in the future?
I think so. Right now I'm planning on attending ENMU to get my bachelor's degree in music education. And then I'll probably go somewhere larger for a master's program.
And so have you had anyone who's helped push you kind of towards that and helped you further your music career?
Yeah, my band directors, Kelly Morrison, Joseph Flores, and I take lessons with Dustin Seifert here at ENMU.
Well, thank you, Parker, for stopping by, and a big congratulations on making the National Honor Band.
Thank you.
And we'll hope to